This video is sponsored by Raycon. Go to www.buyraycon.com/KelseyAnimated in the description for 15% off your first order. It's just a phase. 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 It's just... Growing up, I have many different phases I went through. These phases were really defined by what music or fandom I was into, and boy oh boy, am I glad they were phases. I'm stuck between being like, ew, gross, cringe, and man, cringe culture. Enjoy whatever you love and don't be ashamed of it. But at the same time, like, I don't want to bully a kid for liking a TV show, but that kid was also me, so I feel like I get a free pass to, like, bully myself. On that being said, it's not a good thing to make fun of people and call them cringe when they just enjoy doing something. It's completely unnecessary and quite rude. If you are any into these things I talk about in this video, do not take it personally. I just want to make fun of my past self, and let me know if you relate to any of these and if you regret any of it or if you don't. Most of these I don't regret, but like some of the things I did were quite questionable. And with that being said, let's start at the beginning. The very beginning. When my entire personality revolved around a certain interest. My first phase is perhaps the most iconic one I've ever had. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. My Little Pony. You know what though? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. Worse? Honey, I'll tell you what's worse. Wearing only pony merchandise to everything, spending any money that you have towards piles of plushies. Think of how much money you could have saved. Making your own plushie, painting on your wall, your ceiling, role-playing with strangers on Facebook. So many OCs. I mean, yeah, but if you just ignore all that, it taught me about friendship, creativity. It's where I first started to draw and share my work with the world on iFunny. But you know, the fandom wasn't toxic, at least from what I remember, because I was like 12. And if I wasn't a part of it, then I don't think Joey and I would have ever met. Like, I mean, our love story isn't a normal romantic one, but god damn it, it still counts. So, while I was still going through my My Little Pony phase in middle school, Joey introduced me to bands like My Chemical Romance, Pierce the Veil, Panic at the Disco. So take a My Little Pony fanatic, but add emo music to it, and you get this lovely lady. I don't know who that is. Thank God. However, there were consequences for having this phase. The longest and the most iconic of mine is that even when I grew out of My Little Pony, it was my most defining personality trait. So when friends or family would bring me a gift, it was always My Little Pony merchandise. But like when you get a gift, you can't just be like, oh, I don't like this stuff anymore. You can return it. I hate this. No, you be polite. Oh, Rainbow Dash. Thanks. And then it gets dragged on for longer. I appreciate it, don't get me wrong, but I was trying to put that past behind me. Let me escape. After that phase kind of faded away, finally, I got into that music a lot, following bands and dyeing my hair red, wearing chokers all the time, red eyeshadow, this specific 21 Pilots t-shirt almost every single day. After My Little Pony, I went through phases and I didn't make it consume my entire life. I was like, let's just take that and like tone it down by 5,000%.
It needs to be about 20%.
But another significant thing I went through, and probably my most regretful phase, that I was so deep into the Dan and Phil fandom. I was one of those people. And I deeply regret it to this day. I was so gross with my little gay beans. And I bought their books. I watched them all the time, but I shipped them and fetishized them, which was totally not okay and was disgusting. Oh, and I recently went through my old Tumblr account. I was curious, so I was looking at like all the other accounts that I followed, and oh boy. 50% of it was fan smut. And I need to go bathe in holy water. Be right back. Why was I like that? I hate it. I hate it so much. You are so gross. Why would you do that? Go to horny jail. Jail. Electric chair. I would like to apologize for being that kind of person. I'm so sorry. If my past self watched Dan's coming out video, she would like have a heart attack, okay? I never did have a Jacksepticeye and Markiplier shipping phase, and I am so proud of myself for that. Please don't ship people in real life, especially if they're friends. It's really gross. It was a joke. I was also never into, like, creepypastas, like shipping yourself with Jeff the Killer and thinking they're so sexy. Murderers. But, I was into Five Nights at Freddy's for a while, and honestly, the songs from that time will still slap so hard. The man behind the slaughter. It didn't last very long, and I did make an OC, and let's just not talk about it. I don't know about you, but just like the rest of the entire population of the internet ever, I went through an Undertale phase, and I do not regret it at all. Call it cringe. I enjoyed it so much. I love the story. I love the characters. It became a meme later on. It is timeless. I remember watching Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, literally almost every YouTuber play it, and oh my god, that was the peak of my happiness. I drew so much fan art. Oh my god, it was the best work I ever done made, I'll tell you what. So yeah, that's another phase that I wholeheartedly don't regret. I loved it. A lot of people had an anime phase. Some of you, it wasn't a phase and it's just a way of life. Power to you. I don't think I went through a particular anime phase. My first anime was Soul Eater. Then I watched some Attack on Titan because, you know, everyone watched that one. Sword Art Online was only good for a little bit. One Punch Man. Oh, I read Killing Stalking, which, makes me very, very uncomfortable now. Yuri on Ice was good. I drew a lot of that, but I watched it with my friends, which gives me good memories, so I don't think that I regret that. Kill la Kill is amazing. Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Seven Deadly Sins, Beastars. I'm probably forgetting a few, but yeah, I occasionally dabble in anime every once in a while. Still wasn't a big personality trait for me though. Occasionally I draw fan art, but it wasn't a phase. When Steven Universe was a big thing, that is a whole different story. Oh my god, I was into that show. As soon as I would get home after school, it would air on TV and I watch it religiously. So many characters. Some of my best characters came from that show. And by that I mean like 2 of them. Steven Universe had a big impact on my style, as with almost everyone who watched it did. I feel like I liked it almost as much as My Little Pony, but nothing can top that. I didn't show it as much because I was slightly more self-aware. Maybe. Oh my god, I can't believe that I almost forgot to leave this out. Hamilton! My whole, like, musical phase that I went through. Oh my god. Dear Evan Hansen. Heathers, Hamilton, like all of those kinds of musicals, you know? Oh my god, the fan art and the shipping of the founding fathers, like what is that? Like why did we do that? What? It's literally the whole entire reason that I made a YouTube channel. Like my first video is literally an animatic of Candy Store from the Heathers musical. Really toxic fandom. I wasn't a part of it, but you know, I drew like tons of fan art. I made animatics. I know the whole Hamilton soundtrack by heart, but do I regret it? No, I don't. You know why? Because that's why I'm making YouTube videos right now, is because of that whole phase. I mean, it had its flaws, but I've kind of grown from it. I think that's most of the phases I've been through. I'm not quite sure what one I'm going through right now, if I am. No. No, wait! Do you like hearing? You don't? Why? Oh, your headphones are literal garbage? Well, do I have a solution for you? Raycon has wireless earbuds in many fun colors and patterns. They're super comfortable and come in different size options. The best part? The compact carrying case can charge your earbuds 4 times on a single charge. Raycons are great for working from home, working out, listening to music, and listening to the true crime podcast you want without making people around you concerned for your well-being. Raycon earbuds start about half the price as any other premium earbuds on the market and sound just as amazing as other top audio brands. Their newest model, the Everyday E25 earbuds, are their best ones yet, with 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, and a more compact design that gives you a nice noise isolating fit. So if you're interested, please go to buyraycon.com/Kelsey Animated for 15% off your first order. I think that's it for this video, so thank you all so much. Please take care of yourself and stay safe. I'm not a furry, I swear to God.